Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking all things character meet and greets. Today we are going to talk character meet and greets. I was a character attendant on the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. I spent 3 months in Florida from May until August. I only got back a couple days ago. So I spent quite a bit of time with characters, and my training was specific about how character meet and greets should go. I've seen the best of it. I've seen the worst of it. I've seen some stuff, guys. In 3 months that you work for Disney Entertainment, you see so much stuff. It is unbelievable. And you get to know the ins and outs of how things should go. I decided to make this video for you guys today because I used to hate character meet and greets. As a guest, I did not enjoy them. I found them super awkward. I never knew what to say. I never knew how it was supposed to go. I just went in there, I was kind of quiet, I got the photo, and I left. Since becoming a character attendant, I have learned to love character meet and greets. I would go to the park sometimes while I was in Florida, and I would literally go for the sole purpose of meeting characters because I loved meeting them so much. And it became this completely 360-degree thing of something that I was so awkward with and hated doing before to something that I just absolutely loved. So I had never really seen the appeal of character meet and greets. I always thought they were more for kids, but then I learned recently how much they actually are also for adults, along with the rides, and how fun it can really be to immerse yourself in those characters' stories and meet them and talk to them. I thought today I would share with you guys a little bit about character meet and greets, how they're supposed to go, give you guys some do's, don'ts, tips, tricks, all of that on character meet and greets, so that if you guys are currently maybe shy, awkward about it, don't know how to approach the situation, or just want to kind of up your character meet and greet game, I thought I would give you guys those tips today to help you guys out. And big disclaimer before I do get into this video, I am 100% going to be using Disney character integrity. I respect the Disney Company so much for what they do, especially after being in entertainment for so long. I 100% respect character integrity. Any comments that do disrespect it or go against it will be deleted down below. So I ask please that you just keep with character integrity with me. So, right off the bat, I think we should address that there are two different types of characters. There are fur characters, which are Mickey and Minnie, Donald, Chipmunks, Russell and Doug, and then there are also face characters like the princesses. So the difference is obvious. The fur characters cannot talk. They have shows going on later. You know, Mickey and Minnie do the parade, they do Royal Friendship Fair, they're saving their voices. Russell and Doug have that bird show they do. They want to save their voices for that sort of stuff. So unfortunately they cannot talk to you. However, face characters can talk to you. So the princesses and that, they can talk as much as they would like to you. They're fully able to do so. So obviously because of that, that makes each interaction a little different. All character interactions, whether they're fur or face, they do have very similar methods to them, the same methods to them actually. Just the way you approach them might be slightly different depending on what type of character they are. So let's get right on into the steps of what you're going to do when you meet a character. So obviously you're going to enter that character's line. 9 times out of 10 there is going to be a line, so even if the character is kind of just wandering around outside, they're probably walking to their meeting spot. Some do wandering sets where the entire set is just them wandering. Those characters will not have a line, but the attendant will be able to be informing you if that's the case. They will be shouting it over and over again, so you will know if they are just wandering. When they're wandering, they sometimes do photos, sometimes do autographs, so it really depends on the location and the characters. So please ask the attendant or listen to the attendant. If they do not do photos or autographs, the attendant will tell you so. So please do not just listen to the attendant. But in a normal character meet and greet situation, you are going to enter the line. As you are waiting in line, you're going to get out your autograph books, any photo pass cards, magic bands, or park tickets. My favorite is when I say photo pass cards, park tickets, or magic bands, and the person says they don't have one. I'm like, okay, well, how did you get into the park? You have a park ticket, you have a card at minimum that you got into the park with, so make sure at least one person in your party gets that out, along with any of your own personal cameras. Now, with those autograph books specifically, while you are waiting in line and getting closer up to the front, you're going to open those books up to the page you'd like the characters to sign. There's nothing worse than going with a almost full autograph book and the character has to sit there flipping through all the pages trying to find one where they can sign. It would be very nice if they are open and ready. If you have a pen, if you want to click that pen open, take the cap off the marker, that sort of stuff. It just helps everyone out a lot. Another couple things you're going to do is you're going to discuss with your party what type of photos you want. So what combinations of photos. So it is okay to do more than one photo. I know some families are very hesitant about it, but let's say you have a family of 4 and you want a group photo with all 4 of you. You want one with just the 2 kids. That is perfectly fine. Just let them know as they're taking it. So when they're, just be prepared with what kind of photos you want. Don't be deciding while you're up there meeting the characters. Just kind of know in the back of your head what kind of photos you want to go for. Additionally to this, you maybe want to think of some sort of talking point. The characters will appreciate you for this so much. If you're meeting the characters, think of something you want to talk to them about. It could be something as simple as, ooh, I really like your dress, to, I don't know, Daisy or something. Did you make it yourself or something like that? My favorite one is Goofy at Storybook Circus asking him how he crashed his motorcycle. I love doing that. The princesses in that, you can ask them where one of their friends are. You can, I don't know, there's 100 different things. It could be something you're doing in life. It could be like, look, it's my birthday next week. Anything like that is a talking point. You're just looking for something to talk to them about. You don't want to go up there and have nothing planned. Mind you, the characters in the back of their heads are also looking for talking points. They get a lot of their cues off of different clothing items. Mickey and Minnie, if you're wearing ears, or really any of the characters if you're wearing ears, they'll comment on it. Hats, really anything, any sort of Disney shirt, or really any shirt, if it has any sort of pattern on it, they will help comment on it for you. Or they will come up with some talking point or something like that. But really, if you have something you want to talk to them about beforehand, they will appreciate you forever. Next is when you greet the characters. So either one of the characters is going to come greet you when it's time for you to come up, or the attendant's going to tell you that it's time to come up. You can come right on up. What you're going to do first is you're going to greet the characters. I'm going to use Mickey and Minnie throughout all my examples here, probably because they were my favorite characters to attend to and meet and greet. And they're just, I find they're a very classic, great duo to use as an example, so that's what I'm going to do. But basically, when you're meeting Mickey and Minnie, Mickey's gonna come greet you, say hello. You can go up, your entire party is gonna go up. I cannot stress that enough. I don't care if there's 1 of you, I don't care if there's 30 of you. Your entire party is gonna go up and meet Mickey and Minnie. They're gonna give them hugs, you're gonna say hello. You're also gonna put any bags or anything you have on the far side of the meeting area. So the line starts on this side. The line like goes back this way, whatever. You're at the front, Mickey and Minnie are here, you're gonna meet them, you're gonna say hello, give them hugs, you're gonna put bags and drinks and food, cannot stress that enough, over on the far side. That should be obvious as to why, because of spills, if you did not catch that. And then you can go back, say hello, talk to them about whatever you wanted to talk to them about. The next thing you're going to do is give them those autograph books that you have open and ready. You're not going to put them down at the side. I've seen a lot of people do that. They'll put them down with their bags and then ask them to sign at the end. Nope, the next step is going to be autograph books. So that after you've had that conversation, or kind of during while you're having that conversation, you can get them to sign those books for you. And then you can put them off to the side so they're not in the photos. The character attendant or photo pass is also more than able to take photos with your camera as well as the PhotoPass camera itself. Personally, I suggest handing it to the attendant because they have the extra hands. The PhotoPass has the big camera, but it really doesn't matter. We're both trained to have the ability to do that. Either way, if you have your own phone device, whatever, hand 1 to the attendant or the PhotoPass. 1. Do not try to hand them multiple. I've had parties of 8 try to hand me like 6 cameras. No, we don't want to drop your devices. There is nothing worse. Imagine handing me 6 iPhones. How am I going to hold all of those and not drop one? Hand me 1. There's AirDrop. It exists. You guys can send it to each other. Just hand them 1 camera. Next thing you're going to do is pose for photos, and you are going to pose for the group photo first. So no matter how many people are in your party, I've literally done parties up to 60 people before. Everyone is going to go into that photo first. The characters will probably step out of the way while you organize yourselves, tall people in the back, short people in the front, organize it all up, and then the characters will go on the side there. So just make sure you get that group photo first, and then you can subtract people. So let's say you have a family of 8. You're going to do that family of 8 first, and then let's say that 8 separates into 2 4s, so it's like 2 families on vacation together. I don't know. So you'll do one set of 4, the other set of 4, and then let's say you want one with each family with just the 2 kids. Then you'll do 2, and then you'll do 2. Along with photos though, try not to do too many. I've had families come in there where there will be like 10 people, and then they'll do like 3 groups of 2, and then each one wants an individual, and then they want the group of 10, and then they'll want a 5, and then they'll get like the 9, and then they'll get the 1, and then I've seen people sit there for like 10 minutes trying to get photos, and we're not allowed to tell them to leave. If they would like a different photo combination, we have to give it to them, but in the end, it pisses off the attendant, it pisses off the photo pass, it pisses off the characters. It's annoying, and it's just rude to the other guests in line as well. So I recommend going for no more than 4 to 5 photo combinations. What you're gonna do next is the send-off, so to call it. So in a Mickey and Minnie situation, you'll give them a hug, and Minnie will say goodbye to you guys as Mickey is meeting the next family. So you're gonna say goodbye, you're gonna go to the PhotoPass photographer and give them that Magic Band park ticket or PhotoPass card that we talked about previously. They're gonna tap it, they're gonna scan it, your photos will go on there. Not immediately, it could take up to 2 hours. If you do have any PhotoPass questions, at the front of the park there is always a PhotoPass booth, or at the exit to where you're exiting from the characters there should be someone to ask about PhotoPass, depending on what location you're at. But always at the front of the park there will be a place. Do not ask the PhotoPass photographer about pricing and packages while you're standing at the character meet and greet, because by the time you're asking them about that, the next family is already up and meeting the characters. You're now taking away from their photos. So please, and I cannot stress this enough, if you have any questions about PhotoPass, ask them to the PhotoPass, I'm going to call it kiosk or center, at the front of the park. Then you're going to grab any items that you did put off to the side, and finally you are going to leave the opposite way you came in. So our lineup's here, our characters are here, your stuff is here. You're going to come, scan your PhotoPass, grab your stuff, and leave out this way. So I know that was probably pretty confusing and overwhelming, but I do have an example for you guys that I am going to insert right now. Hi Mickey, how are you doing today? Thank you. Hello. Oh my gosh, hi Minnie, I'm doing too. Oh, I love your outfit. Come on up right next to the tree here. Looks so good. Have you got any adventures? Yeah, lots.
We saw elephants.
Elephants? Wow. And
yes.
That's awesome. I was on the safari earlier. I saw some giraffes really close to the vehicle. Yeah, they were so cool. So awesome. They were so tall. They had baby goats there too. They were super cute. I saw a gorilla earlier. I saw this on the adventures today. You guys think maybe later tonight we can go on an adventure together? Does that sound like a plan? I love that idea. That is awesome.
Oh.
Thank you. Let's get him for a photo. Perfect.
Awesome.
I'm just recording a video there. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day today. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Bye. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the general do's and don'ts of meeting characters. So the first one is do interact with the character, have a talking point. Once again, this is one of those things that I cannot stress enough. Do not go up there and just be silent, just stand there. I see so many people, they'll go up to meet the character, they'll give them a hug, and Mickey and Minnie will be like trying to be like, look at your ears and stuff, and the person will just sit there and be like, eh. Or Mickey and Minnie will be like, I love you, and then the person back will go, I love you, and not say anything. And I'm like, no, you can talk. You can be like, yeah, I love you too. They can hear you. I think that's one big misconception. I've had so many people ask me, can the characters hear you? 100% they can hear you, for sure. Like 100%. So please talk to them. They can hear you, they can see you, they know what you're wearing, they see what you're doing. Please interact with them like you would any other person. They'd love to have a conversation with you. Next please do play along with storylines. If you ask Rapunzel where Pascal is and she tells you about this whole adventure Pascal went on recently, that's where Pascal went recently. Do not try to get the characters to break character, because they won't. And it's annoying, disappointing, saddening, and just plain wrong to bother the characters to get them to break character. And a lot of people do this to the characters, but a lot more people try to do this to the attendants. Don't ask me if the country bears have a fan in that bodysuit. No, they don't need a fan. They're just wearing a little like shorts or a little sweater or whatever. I don't even remember what the country bears wear. They're fine. They're not too hot. It's totally fine. Nothing annoys or pisses off. I don't care if you don't have the intentions to annoy or piss us off, but nothing is more annoying than people trying to get us to break character. This is also a big one that you might not expect. Do make sure everyone in your family is wearing proper attire. That includes shirts, shoes, shirts with appropriate language on it, no swearing, nothing like that. You can control that you wear that to the park in the first place. I don't think that's appropriate to wear to the park in the first place, so I don't know why you'd be wearing it. But please make sure all your children are fully clothed. Shirts, pants, and shoes. Shoes are a big one. They must be wearing shoes to meet the characters, because guess what? If one of the characters accidentally steps on their toes, that hurts. So they must be wearing shoes. If they do not have shoes, you can hold them, but I'm not sure why you would come to the park with like a 2-year-old who does not have shoes on at all. Second to last, big thing, please respect the characters. They are your friends. They are people just like you and I. Do not hit them, do not punch them, do not pull on them, do not climb on them. And this is not just children. I have seen full adults come up and wham characters out of nowhere, and if you can't see it coming, you can't prevent it before it happens, unfortunately. Or full-grown males who decide to be extremely inappropriate with the princesses. My memory card got full, but that is not okay by any means. I don't know who taught you that that was even remotely okay, but it's not, so don't even try it. And last but not least, my last tip is to listen to the attendant. They are here to help make your experience the best it can be. So please, please listen to what they are saying, because I guarantee you if they are talking, it is something that you want to hear and should be listening to. So please pay attention to the character attendant. And with that, that is all the advice I'm going to give you guys today on character meet and greets. I know that was a lot of information, but I thought I would end this off today with some character meet and greets. I've been filming the last month or so I was at the park. Every character meet and greet I did, I filmed for you guys. So I know the volume's a little wonky on some of them because the acoustics and the noise in the background is not that great in a lot of character meet and greet locations for filming. Photos, it's a great spot, but actual filming stuff, the sound is not that great, so I'm sorry if the sound is all varied. I'm sorry if you can't really hear it. So I'm just gonna say a quick goodbye to you guys before I do send you off to those. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have a lot more videos coming on my Disney experience, character attendant, guest stories, all that kind of stuff is coming in the future, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you share it with your friends if anyone's going to Disney, because this will help out a lot of people, I feel like. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day, and I hope you enjoy these little clips.
Anywhere on the front here, wherever you like. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, thank you. I'll keep it behind you. Thank you. It's so great. Yeah, it's you. Well, actually, I was at the French love to try those beignets. So. It's a deal. What are you looking on there, Sean? I'm actually getting some signatures. I'm going to embroider them on my shop. We want to sign the recipe sheets. So you're a chef and an artist. I like to think so. I think that sounds pretty peachy. You are always welcome in Louisiana. Hey, do you have to get a photo as well? How money?
Look at me, sweetheart.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, Becky. How are you? Wonderful. Hi, Becky. Are you good too? Hello, friends. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got Rapunzel to sign it. I used the princesses earlier. They were so nice. You guys should go see them later. They're doing awesome today. They're going on so many adventures. Yeah, oh my gosh, I came to say happy birthday to you guys, and I wanted to visit you in your birthday outfits because it's my birthday soon too. In a couple of days, I'm not going to be in Disney for it, unfortunately. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to be in Disney for it, but I was like, well, it's going to be my birthday. I got to get a picture with you guys in your birthday outfits.
That's exactly right. Of course.
All these decorations
Yep.
just for you.
Just for you.
Yeah, well.
We didn't know which color was your favorite, so we chose all of them.
Wonderful. Well, you guys obviously knew I was coming then. Awesome. So cool. Thing here over here might be a little easier for you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so much, friends. Oh, that is lovely, Mickey. Thank you so much. Thank you, Minnie.
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, you guys are
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Can we get in for a photo? Perfect.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, Donald. Oh, thank you so much. You've been fabulous day so far. Yeah, I love your service after that snakes going on. Fabulous. I decided to go all Donald myself today. I got you on my shirt there, and even better, I got you my socks as well.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, I'm gonna have a Donald day because you know he's #1, right? Donald is #1. He is the.
We're glad someone understands.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? I was like, circus, it's perfect. It's wonderful here. You're the #1 circus artist. That's just how it's gonna be. It's gonna be awesome. I was wondering if you could sign this for me. I have a microphone right there as well. Thank you. Wonderful.
Focus,
Thank you so much.
concentration.
You are the absolute best. Do you think we could get a photo together also? Perfect. Like, heck yeah. Thank you so much. You have a
Anything for a
wonderful
fan.
day, okay? Bye.
No, it's okay. We're recording.
She just walked on.
So I came here today to meet you guys because I wanted to know if you'd seen any eligible princes around.
I've not seen any. There are such slim pickings around this kingdom.
Okay, well, I think we need to search for 3 though, because I need one, and then you 2 need one.
So I think we need to go elsewhere to try to find one type of thing. I have noticed that a lot of princesses have really settled. Like,
I did, yeah. She is Flynn, and
yeah, but he is a thief. He is a thief, and so is Aladdin. They both,
But he stole her heart, so.
that doesn't count. He also stole the crown first. That doesn't just wipe out
Ah, okay.
Canada. Maybe we can go search up there or something.
his. Oh, we've never been to Canada. Here, Richmond.
Canada.
Maybe. We'll have to do a little research. I've been there many odd years now and haven't found
Epcot over here.
That's kind of unfortunate. We have to search, guys. Not sure. If you find anyone though, please let me know.
Okay, but us first.
You guys first, and then see if he has a problem.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I like that idea. I like that, and then we can
As long as they have 7 castles, I'm on board.
7. Okay, I'll settle for 6.
Oh.
I'll settle for 6. That's fair. You know what? I might need a nice 4.
Cinderella settled and got this tiny.
It's miniature.
Absolutely. And it would be covered in diamonds on the outside.
That's a good idea.
I like that too.
Perfect. Can we get a photo right
Yes, yes, we love finger to chin, just like so. Excellent.
Wonderful. Perfect. That's just recording there. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, you have a wonderful day. Can I have a hug as well?
Thank you.
Great day, ladies. So nice to meet us. Yes, hi, friends. How are you? Yeah, I have my Wilderness Explorers hat here today. How are you? Oh my God. Can you hold this for me? It's recording.
Oh, it is recording? Okay.
Oh, yeah, up there. Of course, I didn't see it. I'm not quite tall.
Hi, Doug. Do you want to go say hi to our friend?
Hello, my friends. All right, if you have an autograph book, please make sure that it is out and open to the page you want them to sign. If you have a photo passport, magic band, or
I'm videotaping.
make sure those are out as well. If you have a phone or a camera and you want us to take pictures, please make sure that's out. I think we can help. We don't really know what we're doing, but at least I don't.
Does that sound good? Awesome.
Where am I supposed to stay?
Oh my gosh, I was hoping you guys would sign my stuff though. When you get started today, awesome. I'm gonna have a marker right here for you. Perfect.
I heard she has s'mores.
Yeah, she has s'mores, Doug.
Get them.
Alright, my friends, doing all the straights that we can.
This dog!
Squeeze on in, my friends. Squeeze on in. You need to go out with the stop sign. Oh, the yellow vest.
Where's the squirrel, Doug? Where is it? Right there. You can't eat her hat, Doug. No, Doug, it's not a snack.
It is a
Those are
snack.
on that white line, okay?
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you.
The pen is not a
The
snack.
pen is definitely not a snack.
That's not good for your tummy. No, Doug, Doug. The pen's not good for your tummy.
Thank you so much, friends.
This is not the pen you're looking for.